Hello, I'm Paul, the Energy Guy. Today I want to discuss an energy topic that's somewhat overlooked when it comes to reducing how much energy we use around the home or the office. This is an area where people are typically surprised to find energy waste. These little culprits are called phantom load, and they're driving up energy bills. So wait a minute, we're way past Halloween, and I'm not talking about a real ghost either. So what is phantom load? What I'm talking about is an electrical device that uses energy even when you think it's turned off. Like this cell phone charger, there are many things around the home or the office that create a phantom load. This list shows just a few. Now, it'd be really wise to turn these items off before you leave a room or an office, especially if you're gone for a long period of time, like over the weekend, holiday, or for vacation. We call these types of appliances phantom because they continually use energy for built-in clocks, timers, and circuitry while sitting in standby mode waiting to be used. So even when you're away or not using them, they're still using power. Usage for each one alone doesn't make a huge noticeable difference to your bill, but together they can add up over the course of a month or a year to be quite significant. The first thing you can do is take an inventory. How many of these little appliances or devices do you have in your home or office? If you find there are a lot, one thing you can do to reduce phantom load is plug several of those appliances into a power strip with a surge protector. This allows you to turn off several unnecessary appliances at once. Also consider unplugging non-essential appliances and devices, especially when you're away on vacation. Knowledge is power. Using the kilowatt energy use monitor to identify how much energy appliances are using, it can be very helpful. This little device can be found in hardware stores and online for around 25 bucks. It's extremely simple to use. You just plug the appliance into the kilowatt and it assesses how efficient it really is. The kilowatt displays measurements of current, volts, watts, kilowatt hours, as well as time elapsed. These measurements tell you what the appliance or item is using. You multiply that by your energy rate and it'll tell you what it's costing you. In North Carolina, the average cost of energy is 8 cents per kilowatt hour. This means for every kilowatt hour you read on the kilowatt, you multiply that by 0.08 and it'll give you a dollar amount. Now if you plug the device in and it registers at 3 watts, but it's on all the time, you can multiply that by 8760, which is the hours we have in a year. Divide that by 1,000 to convert from watts to kilowatts, then multiply that by 0.08 to give you a dollar amount. In this scenario, it would be $2.10. Computer peripherals and equipment in offices are the worst offenders. They can be major sources of phantom load and they waste hundreds of thousands of dollars annually. With some changes in NEC rules here at Fort Bragg, you can now turn off your computer before you leave the office. So put your computer on a low power diet and save some CO2. Did you know that your computer uses an average of 134 watts of power continuously when you leave it on at night or over the weekend? By simply turning off your computer, it'll use 70% less electricity, saving the government about $120 a year per computer and depriving the earth of about 1,400 pounds of CO2. So turn off your screen, printer, and other peripherals, and that small savings will be compounded across this installation. Let's assume that just 15,000 people made that a habit. We'd save about $1.5 million annually just on Fort Bragg. Now that's amazing. So why don't you do your part to save energy, turn off your computer and peripherals when you leave the office. If you want more information, visit the Energy Star website at energystar.gov, or you can call me. My name is Paul, and I'm the Energy Guy, 910-818-1225.